first down. They'll run with Hunt. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They'll start out on the ground, it's Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster, both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Running it with Armstead, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 14, Steelers nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, here's Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Byron
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it.
Let's get that swagger.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But
and that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be upended here after a pick. 3, getting it out to the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Silver. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. 21-0 our score after 1. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 49-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's at the 30, 10, 5. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Steelers nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
It's Barkley on the counter. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run it here with Hunt. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Armstead. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Trying to pick it up with Armstead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
53, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Block. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Broncos.
Watch the twist. 54.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The handoff to Kareem.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Don't get nervous. Watch twist. Kill.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this offense is running away with this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. You. Mustang 19. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. All day. Check.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to get a score back. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Broncos 42, Steelers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
6 yards.
Another try after the first down sack. Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 9-yard line.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point.
42. Steelers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Broncos first down.
A final shot before half for Locke. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. A final shot before break. Locke, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And it's third.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
To Michael Gallup.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
They'll run on first down. Hunt might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he completes it to Hunt. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Locke working out of the gun. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Broncos 49. Steelers 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Let him know. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on. You better bring it.
Now back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's
the reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st.
That's good.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
53 is the mic. Come off the ball,
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to go up top again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Operating from the gun, Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
6-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Elsewhere, they have gone to the 3rd quarter now in Dallas. And looks like the Bengals starting to pull away in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Armstead. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Complete to number
Courtland Sutton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Broncos 56, Steelers 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 37-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 15. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Hunt, and he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
His big game continues. Already has a 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his tight end, Fant. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos add on. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63, Steelers 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And the Steelers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Barkley.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another
Don't worry
interception.
about it, I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Picked off at the 19. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Denver.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled
2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 79 Broncos. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Go.
Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this one is right down the middle.
He's good.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
66.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. 53 's mine. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt. Rip. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Check. 53 's mine.
2nd and 9 now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
53 's the mic. Pick it up.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.